Okay, another bill. All right, here we go. We got another Senate bill in the state of California. It is Senate Bill 712, introduced just a few days ago on Friday. It is currently Monday. So one of my either viewers or someone who is a member of Californians for Classic Car Smog Exemptions Facebook group sent me a message on Facebook alerting me to this one. Which is very nice because it was very timely. That's actually a quick catch, if you ask me. And what we got here is, like I said, we always have these bills. They don't seem to get voted on in either the Senate or the Assembly. Hopefully this one will be different. We're going to go into what this bill does. This was introduced, like I said, on Friday in the California Senate by Senator Shannon Grove. Now, she is out of southern Central Valley area. She's a Republican. And that would be the areas of, I looked up where her offices are. They're in Bakersfield, Yucca Valley, and Fresno. So that's probably a good general area of where her area is in the state of California. This is a pretty good one. This one essentially changes the vehicle code, the part of where it lists what is exempted from smog checks. It keeps the pre-1976 exemptions and adds to it. This is in the section. I'll put link to the actual bill in the video. It adds to it the definition. I said a collector motor vehicle as defined in section 259 of the vehicle code. If the vehicle meets any of the following criteria, submission of proof that the motor vehicle is insured as a collector motor vehicle as shall be required by the regulation of the Bureau, and the motor vehicle is at least 35 model years old. It is currently 2025, so 35 years would be 1990. As most of you who watch the channel know, I own a 1990 Mustang, and I generally only use it for shows. I used it for Hot Rod Power Tour, things like that. I've taken it to Radwood over the years, and other various events, Fabulous Fords Forever, when it was at Irwindale last year. So I do have some vehicles that would be exempted under this. That one is not insured as a collector vehicle. That would be very easy to, because I don't put that many miles on it. My van, my 83 Dodge van, I don't put a lot of miles on that. My 86 Suburban, I don't put that many miles on it. And of course the Pacer, the 1977 Pacer, which is already insured as a collector vehicle. In fact, I insured it as a collector vehicle way back when they had the first bill that said you had to have collector car insurance. The only concerns I have is it's very hard to get collector car insurance if the car is not garaged, or if it's not like in show condition, what they say. There are ways around that. I'm really hoping if this goes through, like Haggerty or one of those companies will step up and offer policies to those who do not have a place to garage their vehicles, even though they do show them. They just keep them under carport or covered. So I realize some people do daily drive their cars from that area, not a whole lot. So you basically would have to find something newer to drive if you want your vehicle exempted. But this is actually good news that we have another bill going up. What you can do is contact your local senator, California state senator. This is not on the federal level. This is on the California level. I will see if I can find that link that says to contact your local representative. Let them know you support the bill. Basically explain to them, hey, these cars are very hard to smog. Smog stations don't want to smog them anymore. They don't want to keep the equipment to smog the pre-OBD2 cars, which are basically 95 and older. And also they've already making plans to cut down on that equipment as it is obsolete, not produced anymore. They've already exempted, they're going to have plans to exempt the 96 to 99 vehicles that get run on the rollers as it is. So it makes complete sense I think it makes complete sense just to exempt anything pre-OBD2. But this is the bill we have before us. it exempts 35, so it'll also be a rolling exemption, so it'll jump a year every year as long as you have a collector vehicle policy. I know some people aren't going to like that. I think one of these companies will step up and start offering a collector vehicle policy for folks that can't garage their vehicles. We are in California. Real estate is a premium. Not everybody has a garage that owns a collector vehicle that uses it primarily for showing. So that's what I have to say about that. I always mention, when you send these your senator, your local representative an email or letter, make sure you're nice. Like, don't be yelling, screaming names. Just explain, hey, this would go a long way to helping preserve our vehicle history in the state of California, as smog checks are very hard. In fact, they've gotten really expensive for pre-OBD2 cars. Some people are spending over $100 now for pre-OBD2 smogs because the smog stations would rather just do the plug-in OBD2 tests, which are 96 and newer. So that's a good argument to make. Also, that a lot of the original smog equipment parts for these vehicles are no longer available. And they were supposed to have a thing. It was actually in the vehicle code where you would have to pass a visual, but then you had to go through bar, and then we literally put out, like, I think we had a discussion about this on the Californians for Classic Car Smog Exemptions Facebook group. Nobody was actually able to get one of those. So as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't even exist, even though it's in the vehicle code. If you were able to get one of those where you're exempted from the visual portion, where you didn't have to have, all original equipment or carb numbers on everything on a classic car with classic car policy, let us know in the comments. So like I said, this is good news. I was not expecting this today. I probably would have got a haircut, but at least I can bring you the links to the actual bill. I can bring you the links to, I'm going to try to find your legislator link. I know I found it once before. Links to Californians for Classic Car Smog Exemptions, where we try to keep people updated on this sort of thing. I'll try to think if there's any other links I need to give you. This does not relate in any way to the federal government. I will say that. I know there's some things going on with California EV mandates. This is a classic car channel, not you see, I like old stuff. This is nothing to do with the EV mandates. That's a whole other ball game. We don't discuss that here because I'm not a classic. I'm mainly a classic car guy. There's plenty of guys discussing that, and they like screaming, yelling, and calling names. I'm not a name caller. I say we need everyone in this fight, no matter what your political affiliation is. If any of you are in tight with a local senator who happens to be a Democrat, it would be great. A state senator who happens to be a Democrat, it would be great to have like a bipartisan support for this bill. Maybe try to explain to them how difficult it has been to even get a smog check. It's like the McFlurry machine of emissions equipment, because it's usually down, not working, especially the EVAP machine. EVAP machine is usually down. But let them know nicely, let them know that there is a problem and that we need to support this bill. And that's what I have for you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, be nice. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.